Why, hello, friends. Welcome back. I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't even know if this is the right game. I kind of feel like this is a different game that I may have saved over the other one. But I think we're at the same spot, or maybe it is the same game, and I just don't remember buying these other cars. But I'm not really sure. But either way, here we are. We're back. I haven't really played lately. Been trying to wait for an update, and then they did add an update, but it was like a terrible update. No offense to anybody, but I think they're working on an NPC system. So for now, the stores are closed at night, and so basically, without the new NPCs actually added to the game, though, for us, it's a little bit annoying because basically you can't use the stores at night, and there's no NPCs, so it's kind of a lose lose at this point. But I've been trying to wait it out and wait for a good update, but it has not come out. So I figured I'd give it a run today. I figure it'll come out as soon as I put my video out. They'll be like, oh, update. Look at us. But we'll see what happens. So I don't know what we were doing. I know somebody suggested in the comments that I get myself a Jesse. What was that? Thought I seen something in there. So we may go looking around for Jesse, but we may have to see what we got here and get rid of some of this crap first to get some cash for it. We do got 15K. See what this is worth. 1,700. And it looks like most of the engines there. Looks like most of the front ends there. But some of it definitely needs to be replaced, so I don't know how much I want to mess around with it. Maybe we will do a little filler shiller. No? No. Okay, let's just get rid of the rest. I don't want to mess around with the filler. If it's not going to help us get rid of the rest, we're just filling for no reason. Because it drops down the value of what you're filling. So, unless you're making money off, it's not worth it. One issue is I don't know what the hell I did with my grinder. I see that one. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I always keep two grinders, one for rust and one for cutting, for I don't have to pull the blade off with a grinder. I think it's a smart tip, but it's going to depend how you do stuff. Maybe you don't care about changing them out. So either way, do your own thing. That's what I always say. I'll get rid of some of this rusty rust and sell some of these junkers, and hopefully it's time that the store's open by then, and we can go check for something else. Maybe we'll strip some parts off here we can use on other cars. The engine looked pretty good, so maybe we'll pull that out and see what we can do with it. Use it on a different build. Maybe have a better look at it before we put it anywhere. Come on. But now everything's closed at night, which just kind of makes things a little not more difficult, just more not fun, because you can't do things like if, say, you've got nothing left to do on your cars and you haven't grabbed one before it's nighttime, now you can't, basically. And that's just my opinion. Maybe you're like, oh, I think it's so cool that you can't buy stuff at night. I get that, I get that. It's more realistic, I'll give you that. As for an update, I'm not so sure. Alright, so the rest has to be done from the inside of the vehicle. What do we look at for value? Alright, not very much. Front end needs to be cut off of it because it's all rusted to hell. Get these ones anyways. I think we're going to be one short. We are. Hopefully we got some blades, because everything closes at friggin' night. Just to be annoying. Alright. That's one thing I didn't do on my game, is I tried not to give store hours. Just left them open. I figure, like, yeah, it's more realistic that they're closed at night, but I feel like it's just convenient when they're not. not shutting on you whenever, right? Alright, so that did a lot of rust. So next we're going to have to jack her on up, I think. And then we will strip anything we want off of it after we get that last bit of rust off of it, and we'll get rid of this junker. I think we need this side. And I don't know what to do. We'll go look for a Jesse and see if there's a Jesse available, because somebody suggested that anyways. And it's not a bad truck. Like, I'll give you that. Like, it makes more sense than that truck, for example, to be in the game. Because I think that's a lad. I think this is a lad. Like a Lada, basically. They shortened it to not have to pay for the copyrights and all that. But I think we all get the idea this is a Lada. And I just feel like the engines don't really make sense for a Lada. And because I believe Ladas back, these type of Ladas that we're talking about here would have had like a 2-stroke engine and not even the same kind of engine configuration. And I know you're like, well, you say one time you're like, well, be more realistic, and then you say in the next 2 minutes you're like, this isn't, or you say, who cares about being realistic, and then 2 seconds later you're like, be more realistic. I just want things to make a certain amount of sense to me, that's all. And I can accept that, you know, they just kind of get car designs and use them, so I won't complain about it. But I accept it for what it is. The one thing that I don't accept is just like this. When they added this, it wasn't really much excitement. It wasn't really much fun, so it didn't seem to make sense or fit in. And I feel like if they added another car that was similar to the Lada and the Lad, and the Lad Coupe, we'll call them, instead of Lada, but that's what they are, it would have made more sense. But then they added the Chad, which is definitely an American car. So, and some people said to me that they're like, well, you know, there are places where you do have American and Russian cars. I said East Germany, I think, was an example. I could be mistaken about that, but you're definitely right. But are we in East Germany? Oh, that's what I would say. You know what I mean? Unless we're supposed to be in East Germany or something like that, and that would make more sense, right? Kind of explain why the map's so friggin' whack. But that's just an opinion. Alright, so let's strip what we can off this back end, and we'll leave the rest. That looks good, so we'll take that. I'm not going to be able to get it here. There we go. That can come off because it won't come off without it. And we'll keep that. And there we go. Quite a bit of the engine was good, so that's sad we gotta let it go, but let's just let it go at that. I don't want to clutter up my garage with a bunch of junk. Got enough junk for now. Oh look, we already have, oh that was the front end. I was gonna say we already have a rear end too. Perfect. Oh right, it's inside now. So yeah, basically I probably won't come back to this game for a bit unless they come out with like a better update. I'm not even sure if I want to come back for the update for the AI. I just don't really care that much. Like, yeah, it'll be cool to have people in the store, I guess, but I think it doesn't really change things. Maybe if they do a customer AI, that would be pretty cool. But now that I suggested it may happen, but I don't think they have that in the mix anyways. I don't play their tester version either. I used to, but I don't know, a lot of the time it's so unplayable I just stopped trying. Doesn't look like there's much on there to save. Let's just throw the whole thing out. And I'm not trying to be mean, that's just how I personally feel. I feel like a lot of the time this day and age people get honesty and insult confused. Like, If somebody says something negative that you don't agree with about your game, it's not them being mean. It's you taking it that way. If they're telling you how they honestly feel, they shouldn't have to tiptoe around it for your feelings aren't hurt. That's how I feel. I've had a lot of criticism on my games, and I just take it with a stride. It is what it is. Either they like it or they don't. It's not up to me. It's not up to me. But that's personal opinion, anyways. Obviously, so. But I'm not trying to hurt feelings. I honestly think that me being honest with everybody has helped them bring this game to a new level where it's a little more playable and a little more funner. There's a little more to it. Just need a little more work. That's all. Hopefully you guys understand what I mean and you understand my intentions aren't to harm anybody or anything like that. I do play the game and I have played it for a long time, so I do enjoy it, right? And my opinion from it has been that at one point that it was probably not worth the money that it was cost to buy the game, and I changed my opinion actually over time. As they did some of the things that I was suggesting, I found that like they improved their game a little bit. Now it's a little more playable again. Now it has kind of a point. You can upgrade and things like that. But again, it's a matter of people being brave enough to be honest with the creators, and the creators being brave enough to accept the criticism without taking it personal. And I think that's how a good game is born, right? Because like if the people who are playing it aren't happy and they feel like they can't tell you, we've just created it like a freaking dictatorship basically, where any complaints are thrown out the window, right? So it's not a place that anybody wants to be. Oh yeah, at 17K. We'll get a hammer and we'll chip that up there. Jesus, still not morning yet. Still can't go to the bloody store yet. Like I said, I just hope whatever that is with them limiting when you're allowed to go to the store and stuff like that, that it's leading somewhere and it's not just some like, I don't know. I don't know why else they would do it. I hope it's leading somewhere and you have a grand scheme that it makes sense with. And it's not just like a whim of, well, I thought that'd be funny or something. I don't know. Alright, so looks like the back end is effed. Looks like the roof's possibly effed too. It won't let me repair it. I think I can still use the store across the street. I think it's just the other ones that shut. That one in the junkyard over there. So, but still annoying either way. It looks like that is rusted or not rusted. Doesn't look like it is, so I probably don't have to remove it. And I can't cut or rust. I can't derust that, so that means it's broken. Let's see if we can get our jack out somewhere. And yeah, I don't mind the fact that I feel like a lot of things I said, they've actually listened, and I appreciate that. And I don't mind them getting some ideas from me, you know. I feel like, you know, as long as it makes the game better that I also enjoy playing, I don't mind helping. Sometimes it's not about getting the credit from helping, it's about helping. I don't think they really appreciate my opinion there. But then again, they've used so many of my ideas, how could they not? So that's the only reason I say that. I'm glad they listened about the NPC, adding them to take away the lonely feeling, but just they wish they would have finished the whole thing before they update it. Because now it's just like, we can't use stores. I thought I should explain it better. I'm not trying to nag or go on about it, but I thought I should explain myself better because I don't mean to be mean about it. But I feel like we live in a world right now where, like, saying your opinion is dangerous. If people don't agree with you, they're so mad that you disagree with them. And I hope that changes. We gotta feel free to be yourself and say what you feel. And if you can't, if that's what freedom is nowadays, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want the real freedom. In my day, we had good freedoms. Just kidding. I guess that is true a bit. And when I was a kid, people weren't so afraid to speak their opinion. They weren't so worried what other people would think, and they were more willing to say how they felt irregardless, I guess, not regardless. Oh man, will we just not have rust? Jesus Christ, man. Some of these things are just tricked like that. It's just drive me nuts. There we go, there's more rust. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's more. I think we got it. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to cut that off. Alright. That came off, that's good. Yeah, we might have to end this episode without ever getting to go into the used car lot because it just takes that long now for the night to pass and the stores to open. And I gotta say, boys, it's a little frustrating. It's just a little frustrating if you wanna think about it from our perspective. I think that's the biggest thing. I'm not sure how young the guy is who makes this game, but I feel like he's fairly young just by his outlook on life and how he takes things. And maybe that's just it, is he hasn't thought to take the time to have the perspective of a player. Like, I spend a lot of time playing my game in particular because I feel like I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of the consumer, of the person playing it, of what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling and that type of thing. If I feel bored, if I feel like it's lacking, those type of things. And so maybe something to consider if you're out there listening to me, my bud. Alright, so either chop that off or leave it. $2.99. I don't know what I want to do. The whole thing's stupid. I guess we'll try to chop it off. We'll have to probably wait for next episode, I guess, to be able to buy a used car, because time's a-ticking. Time's a-ticking, and we're still not there. Come on, where's the thing? Isn't there one right here somewhere? Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm not mistaken. Should I get this one? Oh, there we go. Maybe I am mistaken. Oh my god, where's the rest of the rust? There can't be any more rust. What the hell? What the hell's going on? Might be on the trunk or something like that. Poop. Alright, well, you know what? We're just gonna sell it as is. What's the value? Yeah, screw it. I don't want to keep messing with that crap. Pull some pieces off that before we trash it. And reuse them. And we got one more scrap to do, vehicle to do. And, oh my god, this game. Does that have 4 tires? No. We'll see about maybe fixing this guy up. I don't know. It's a piece of junk. It's the worst truck ever. Or maybe, I don't know. God damn it. Get in line here, boys. Maybe we'll try to get a better one, because this is a piece of crap, and we all know it. We all know it's a piece of crap. So, I don't know. I don't even know how much time I want to invest in fixing this thing. Let's give her a quick wash, and we'll try to get the rust off it as easy as we can. It's not worth nothing. I'll try to get rid of it, because I just don't want to deal with this crap. Yeah. I'll try to finish this one. Still the freaking middle of the night. Had to have been freaking 25 minutes by now. How long is this night gonna last? Maybe other people work at a different pace than me, and they're like, dude, the night's like nothing. Or like, get the rust off one vehicle overnight or something like that. Like, just take your time. I know I am a bit impatient, and I will say that. In the game's defense, right? But I will say also that I already feel bored from playing. If I take a big break for a while, then I don't feel so bad playing. I just like, it's fun again, it's exciting, you know. But just with the updates, like, I don't know, I wasn't into the motorcycles. Maybe you guys were, but I feel like they're crap. And I know we could do the mods too, but I feel like, you know, like, this is the game. This is what I paid for. I shouldn't have to buy mods to have fun with your game. And if that's the case, buy the mods and add them to your game. You know what I mean? But that's just personal feeling. Oh my god, I hate rust. There we go. There's probably a big crap ton on the inside too, I'd assume. Do do do. Do do do. Oh man. Come the hell on, boys. There we go, we got her finally. Value went up like nothing. This a game, it derives me nuts. And then like that's gonna take like an hour to cut that crap off. Let's just sell her. Screw it. At 23k, I'm pretty sure nothing's open, obviously. Unless they changed it. Let's go check, but I feel like nothing's open, even though this entire episode, as you guys have seen, it's been night, and we've been waiting for day, so just to give you an idea of how long you're going to be waiting to get a new automobile to work on. What the hell's that? I don't want to know. Yeah, closed. So there you go. There you have it. Now we're spending... I guess we could go sleep on the couch if we really want. I don't know how the frick that even's supposed to work. But still, just shouldn't be. Not happy about the hours of operations for the stores. Hopefully the NPCs are worth it, I guess, but... anyways, hopefully you guys had an alright time watching today. I know it was a bit boring, but you guys are loyal, cool fans, so I'm sure you don't mind. Leave a comment if you want to, if you'd like to see something different, or if you've got an idea. I guess it's going to be probably the Jesse next, once we wait out the store opening finally and everything. But if you'd like to see something else, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.